Hey there, guys. All right. So we're going to get this update on your divine masculine situation. Please send your energy into these cards so you can get a good, accurate reading. Focus in on what cards I'm going to pull. Spirit, please use these cards to guide and direct me right now for a divine masculine reading. Please show me what's going to be coming up in the future and what's happening right now. Divine masculine, please. Divine masculine energy. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. All right. So bottom of the deck, your masculine is in a 7-7 energy. Wow. And a hermit vibe. Look at those bottom three. So your masculine is alone, isolating, pulling away from the... Can you guys hear me now? I asked about 60 seconds ago and I didn't hear any comeback. So I feel like you guys are behind like a whole minute and a half from the video. I don't know. I've been live 7 minutes and I think some of you guys are only in 3 minutes or something like that. And so I just need to know whoever's here in current is actually hearing me. Okay, Ling, you can hear me. Okay. So I'm sorry about that. I don't know what happened for some of you guys. So you guys missed out for a while. Okay, that's weird. The last you heard, he was in hermit mode. Yeah, okay. So he is pulled back in his own world. He's keeping to himself and kind of avoiding you, perhaps, or avoiding people in general. He's very defensive. He doesn't want to talk about what's on his mind. He doesn't really want to share a lot of what's on his mind. The overall bottom line energy that he's dealing with, and he could be a she, but the masculine is struggling with depression because there's a lot of choices and pathways. They really are scared to make the wrong decision. Now, over here, we have the 777, as you can see, and that's a big spiritual teaching about karmic laws they need to understand. And they really need to see what they've done. Now, over here, we have a refusal to listen to common sense and to do the right thing as normal people would do it. This person kind of fights the norm and wants to do their own thing, which is kind of maybe the wrong thing, to be honest, because it looks like they get in trouble. It looks like they get caught. And I think your masculine is afraid of getting caught talking to you. I think they've told some people that they're seeing other people or they're dating, but not you. And I think if someone or other people found out that they were talking to you, they would be surprised. So I kind of feel like they're keeping you a secret. And I feel like they're keeping you a secret because they recently went through a divorce or a separation from someone, and they don't want anyone to find out that they are sneaking around and talking to you again, okay? Now, they are keeping you as an option. It looks like you're not the only one. I hate to say that, but that's there. It's in the cards. Kind of being a player a little bit, or at least talking to other people as well. But in their heart, they don't really want commitment. They kind of just, they want to be on their own, but also play the field. And that's not fair, but we're going to keep looking into it. So in their daily life, like in their day-to-day, they're just being unfair and they're not doing the right thing. I hate to say that because that's not a good vibe. But the Six of Pentacles in reverse is breadcrumbing, and it is not giving someone what you should give them. So there is a holding back, and that could be with you. They're not giving you what they should be giving you. okay? Because I think you deserve more respect. I think you deserve more commitment. And I also think you deserve more honesty. So they're holding back quite a bit. What does the future hold for the both of you is the sun. Somehow the sun is going to come out and kind of heal this, change this, fix this, teach this, mend this, make it happy. The sun somehow has a way of making everything better. And it does talk about liberation and freedom, joy, happiness, wish fulfillment, and all your plans working out and being successful. So I do feel like your masculine is going to be free from all of this. I feel like they don't like being watched. And I feel like they are watched. And I feel like their ex is keeping a close eye on them. Honestly. Let's get a deeper look. Spirit, can you show me more about this divine masculine energy? First one here is true love stories never end. So they don't want to let you go. They will probably defend you. They're not ready to give you up in any way. Or they're not ready to give somebody up. Time is up. It took too long. They didn't commit to you when they should have. Are you taking away an opportunity? It looks like you are. They treated you like an option. And now you're the one being defensive. You're upset in a sense because they took too long to leave a situation. And now you're like, well, time's up, dude. I don't even know if I'm open to being with you anymore. So you've kind of changed your feelings about them in some sense. To clarify this Six of Pentacles, let's do that. We have spiritual work and self-discovery. And this is like you've learned your value of yourself. They didn't value you, and you went on a spiritual walk. You went and did your hermit mode as well, and you realized I'm worth more than what you're offering. Okay, so deep, dark times in isolation. I need some time alone. And that's what he's doing. And that's possibly what you're doing. But there is this overall energy of it. Show me the sun. Choosing the right path for us. All right, so this kind of goes back to that Seven of Cups, overall bottom line energy, choosing the right path. What's right for you? What's right for me? Okay, so there's some questions, and Spirit's like, I want you guys to choose the right path. We have this lurking in the shadows, kind of hanging around in this reading as well. And that's a lot of shadow work. I don't think they've done the work. Sorry, I know you're like, Steph, can I have a better update than this? Listen now. I can only tell you what's going on, like literally in the cards. I can't, I won't make stuff up for you. Yes, I will answer some member questions here at the end. So let's get a message here from your person. Oh my gosh. Spirit, can you show us how this masculine feels for the person watching? Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Deep in your heart. Well, what is deep in your heart? What is this answer that you feel deep inside of you? What is that? What is this answer? Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. gamble. So deep in your heart, you kind of feel, there's the clock. You're like, listen, I don't know. This person is risky. I don't have a lot of time to waste. And I'm afraid to waste time on this guy. I don't care if it's my masculine or not. I don't want to waste more years, more youth, more whatever time I have on this. So you're second guessing the connection. And it just is what it is. You hate to be that way. You don't want to be that way, but you are that way based on what they've put you through. Let's get a romance angel for your masculine energy. Spirit, show me a romance angel for this. Trust. The situation is calling you to have some faith. The universe wants you to believe in this. And I don't think you do. I mean, this is why you guys are probably on your solo journey right now with the Hermit. You're pulling away. They're pulling away. We got to do some lurking in the shadows. What is the right path for us? Because honestly, it's been a rough one. I'm sure. Seven of Wands in the upright. That's, you've had to be defensive. You've had to defend yourself. They've had to defend themselves. There's been a lot of fights. There's been a lot of turbulation. Like, there's a lot against the both of you, even being together. But that card says, you know, true love stories never end. So it's an ongoing, and it's always been a fight to be in this relationship. You might want to see if Mars is in your 7th house or in your Venus or Jupiter, like with your Venus or Jupiter, because that could tell you why you've been having a struggle. Because wherever Mars is, it's a fight. It's a fight, it's an argument, it's drama, it's problems a lot of times, but it's passionate and it's romantic. Usually with Mars conflicting there, you can work your way through those issues. It's a lot different than Saturn. So I know it's a risk, but apparently the universe is saying trust. I mean, that's what the cards are saying. So should you give this divine masculine a chance? Well, according to them, it's a yes. You should. So let's stay a little bit optimistic here. It says, in response to your question about your divine masculine, the romance angels are going to ask you to trust that everything is exactly the way it needs to be right now. Do not add fear to the situation. That's only going to make more drama and negativity. Instead, the angels ask you to release your worries to them. Your present situation is here to bring you blessings and personal growth, leading to the beautiful romantic love you so deeply desire and deserve. As you follow the pathway you're currently on, and notice that word pathway, and you have path here as well. That's a key word for this reading, the path. So this is going to uplift your energy and make you guys both attractive to one another. And this situation is basically saying if you have trust and faith, this is possible. So in a nutshell, yeah, this DM has not been fair to you and wasted a lot of your time. Looks like, with that clock. Got lots of clocks here. You can be angry and walk away and never look back. Or you can believe if the universe is bringing you guys together again, it's for a reason. Before I go with that, let's just clarify that 7 of Swords and see what your DM is sneaking around about. What is he sneaking? Oh, we have the Star. Guidance, which is sneaking away. Sneaking away and listening to the universe. Also, the universe is nudging him to get away from his situation. I think it was a very close call. I think he almost didn't get away. It was really hard for your masculine to get away from whatever karma or karmic relationship they were in. A lot of people were against him for leaving. A lot of people wanted him to stay. Perhaps he wanted to stay. But the universe was guiding him out. He's been following the advice of the universe. He has. He doesn't have a lot of trust or faith in the universe. He thinks it's always against him. The universe is out to hurt him. But when it comes to you, you're his peace, his hope, his friendship. He's happy to talk to you, to see you. And to be honest, you're a little bit of his guide on this journey. You do help guide him. He believes there's a reason you came into his life. And that if it weren't for you, he wouldn't exactly be on the right path. So they are guiding him to the right path with you. I guess we'll get into your story later, but for them, this is a time for them to be alone and figure out what they want, who they want, and why they want you. How does your divine masculine feel about you? What is this DM's deep down feelings? Please show us in the cards. Be a good girl and please your divine man. So they want you to be feminine. They want you to be in receiving. They want you to let them lead, guide. They don't want to be your little boy or being told to follow or listen or learn. They want to be in your position. And they want you to kind of, I'm constantly battling myself about it. So there's that battle. And we talked about Mars, but there's 7 of Wands battling themselves in their head about even talking to you, seeing you, being with you, pursuing you anyway. When we connect sexually, sometimes it's so intense. Whenever we get close sexually, I run because I feel myself falling deeper in love. And for some reason, that scares them. So why are they scared of that, of all things? Let's see. I want to pull this card for that question. Why are they scared of love? Why are they scared? So here we have seduction and attracting, hooking up, date, third party, temptation. Can't be faithful. Again, that is a struggle. We had the Hierophant in reverse. Listen, you're could be a girl for some of you. So they're afraid to fall in love because I don't want love. I don't want that lovey feeling because I'm going to end up hurting them. And that's not fair. So at least they're trying to be fair. We know they want to be in control and they're very hypersexual in some sense. They do battle themselves because they have enough feelings for you, don't want to hurt you, but they desire you so much that they just want that 7 of Cups. So that they want what they want, but 7 of Swords, they want to run away from responsibility. And that's it. They want to run away from obligation, commitment, marriage, love. And honestly, they feel like, oh, I need to be on my own. Hermit, we could be dealing with a Virgo. But yeah, they're just like, I need to be on my own. I can't be a faithful kind of person. Spirit, what do you want to say about this root feeling? We have guilt for past actions and behaviors. So there's a lot with you in the past and with other people. This third party, this cheating is something in their history. They've done it a lot. And that's the big problem. So they do care about you in some sense, or they wouldn't mind hurting you, don't you think? If they didn't have any guilt, if they didn't have any kind of conscience at all, they would just mess around with you and not even give it a second thought. Because they care, and it says true love stories never end, guys are still on the path, but they've got to make decisions, don't they? 7 of Cups. And like that's the vibe your person is in. Now, the big question is, what kind of a choice is your person going to make? Is he going to do? Is she going to do? It's a she. But what is their ultimate choice going to be? I will answer questions after this separate video tonight, but I will give you guys if you want to guarantee a question, it's just $28. Donate that in my Cash App. But I will give away 6 free readings. Let's see. So Spirit, what will the future be? Show me what the masculine decision will be. All right, so the masculine's decision, 4 of Swords in the reverse. Why aren't you resting? That's a decision, that's a choice. Bottom of the deck is Knight of Pentacles. Slowly but surely, you're going places. All right, so your masculine will slowly, this is the loyal knight. They are slowly coming on the right path and to commitment, okay? But let's just read what the book has to say about them. Not taking care of themselves, not resting, not being good to themselves. That is a personal choice. But the Knight of Pentacles in the upright, honestly, is positive. So it says here, opening their magical box of herbs, this knight asks, see anything you might want to add to your cauldron. For years, they've been diligently walking this trail, and during that time, they've been known as the one and only person to go for all your spell ingredients and needs. This card represents a teenager or young adult, usually, honestly, a semi-mature person. It can also represent a person of any age who's responsible and reliable. They're consistently hardworking. They're a consistent person. Like when they say something, they'll do it. You can count on them. You know what their schedule is, and you know they're going to be around. They're not going anywhere. Okay, so reliable. So because they know that's one effective person who establishes themselves, everyone else should take notes because they're well on their way to being successful. If this is you or someone that you're reading about, just keep doing what you're doing. So they're working on themselves consistently. And they're honestly the right person to be with. I mean, they are on the right path. But when you get the 4 of Swords in reverse, it's they keep debating themselves about you. They don't give themselves a break. And they now have to realize that if they do this, they keep fighting being with you, then they'll have no choice but to be kind of punished by karma, and you're going to give them the silent treatment. The timing could be a mess because like certain elements in their life make it difficult. But this is a warning, and it could be a lesson about the importance of self-care and making a move when you feel the urge to make a move. So honestly, if they make a choice to keep resisting you, you're going to step away and you're going to give them the silent treatment. That's a choice, and I do see that's what's coming up in the near future. However, just to leave you on another note, they're not going to give up pursuing you, Knight of Pentacles. They are going to continue that path towards you. That's definitely going to happen. So why is this masculine giving you a hard time at all? Like what's going on with their madness? What's going on in their mind? We have a higher power. I pray you're going to forgive me. This is honestly like the devil, the dark night of the soul. They've just done so much wrong to you, so much bad to you. They don't even know how to make up for it. And they feel like they're slowly losing you. You're fading away, which is true. That's the truth. And that's what's happening. So the message about what is your future holding with this DM is this. What does the future hold? There's the devil. The devil is in the details. It's not what it seems. So you've got the devil twice. Could be fair to say that you're dealing with a Capricorn. Okay. Or it's just the devil represents that karmic hold and someone going through karma and like struggling to get away from it. They feel like it's out of their control. These things are just happening to them. So we have someone that does have to face their own demons. Okay. Bottom of the deck, something wonderful is about to happen to you and they're going to get some relief. You're going to get some relief. So all in all, I feel like you guys are still going to be talking. You might be the one to turn your back because they take too long. But more than keeping options, really it's just they're avoiding commitment and they're avoiding getting into their feelings. Because this is, I really don't know how I feel. I really don't admit to myself how I feel about you. I'm not sure. There's still some other options that I need to figure out, perhaps, or I have to learn more about you, or I have to see and find out more about you. You know, this person is kind of avoiding their feelings, not dealing with them like they should. And they're just really just trying to be alone. Very earthy. Okay. Now this Page of Pentacles is they are going to give you an offer, a small offer, but they're going to come to you. They're going to communicate. They're going to offer you some time. They're going to offer you conversation. They're going to offer you friendship. They're going to give you something. They're not just here for nothing. Okay. So expect a gift or expect something from this person. All right. They are going through their inner demons. I hope they work themselves through it. Everything happens for a reason, so I'm sure that they are. And that concludes that message. All right. They do have guilt. All right. So they're working on themselves. I don't know. I give them the benefit of the doubt. Remember, the universe wanted you to trust. They wanted you to trust that this happens for a reason. And I know it's risky. And you've been wasting some time because you don't want to waste any more time because that's the whole risk. You're like, well, if I give them another chance, then I could be wasting another year. I don't want to do that. So I get it. So the universe is like, I know. This is a terrible asking. Like it's really up to you. But if it's on the right path, it's on the right path. True love stories never end. Sorry this person is taking so long. Sorry they're your person. Sorry that you have all these issues with them. I wish it wasn't like that, but it is what it is. Ultimately, though, the Sun card is like, listen, I'll make it better. This is going to get better. This is going to be happy. You're going to free yourself from their stupidness. You're going to free yourself from their confusion. And they're going to leave the Seven of Cups energy of confusion about you. And they're going to realize their real feelings about you. And the cards are saying that will come and that will happen. They will know without a shadow of a doubt how they feel. And that is coming in the future. So there you go. 34 minutes. That concludes the masculine message. I will do these 6 free questions. And I will do paid for questions for $28 for anyone that wants to guarantee it. Tips are always welcome, even for free readings. And if you are a member, you get to ask your question for free. So who's first with a question? Maybe I can answer a couple and then I'll come live, or at least I can start taking a list of people who's ready in the next video so I can start doing those questions in the next video. Ellen, I know you asked, so you were the first one to have a question. And no one's here, or you guys are delayed and you didn't hear my question in the time that I asked it. So that's okay. I will just see you guys in the next video, I guess. and I'll answer your questions then. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Keep an eye out.